Alright, what's going on? Hey everybody, Rick the Electrician, also known as Rocket Rick. I love that name because it was given to me because people recognize me for going in one direction and I'm just going 1,000% at it when I know that the end result is really, really what I want. So with that, I want to share with you my blueprint for how you can start earning your first $100 in a day on the internet. Now I've made several $100 on the internet in like $700 days, and I'm going to show you a real strategy for what you can do on how to actually get your first $100 days. And if you follow the strategy, if you stick with it and stay consistent with it, you can get the results that you want and um, just just stay with it, and you can have a second income coming in without having to just, you know, kill yourself going at like a secondary job. And that was the whole goal, is to just get another income stream coming in so that I wouldn't have to be doing electrical work on the side because I'm a maintenance electrician by trade and I'm trying to transition out of that into the network marketing, affiliate marketing space so that I can sell my own products, create my own brand, and start having a business on the internet. So, with that being said, a little bit about myself. I first got into this industry when I was let go from an employer. My boss fired me years ago, and I said, that's it, done with it. He actually fired me for no reason. He simply sat at the table, sat me down, and said, we're letting you go for reasons that we're not willing to discuss. I remember that clearly. I was really, really upset with that, and it just lit every cell in my body on fire. I would show up to work 10 minutes early at this job. I did whatever they told me to. I was able to solve a lot of problems that they were put in front of me, and I was okay with working with them. And it's just something that, he just didn't like me. There was just something about me that he didn't particularly care for. Um, and with that, he didn't have you know, didn't have it in him. He wasn't man enough to just like come around and say exactly why he was letting me go. So with that being said, I got into this mindset of like, I'm going to figure out how to make money online. And my journey it was nothing but a struggle. It wasn't until I connected with people who were already succeeding at this, asking them questions, learning from them, following them, watching them demonstrate what I'm about to do to you. What I watched people demonstrate this. Um, I watched them actually do this online, live, and then I said, okay, I'm going to model what they do, and now here I am doing it for you. So let's get into it. Part one of how Rick the Electrician earned $100 in a day, and what would this actually do for your family? This simple step, this simple process. Now this is just a drawing, it's a diagram, and I promise you as we keep going in this, you're going to start seeing some things get filled in here, and you'll be able to tell right away what you're about to get into. Okay, so in order to make money online, you have to sell something. Now, a lot of people, they just find that distasteful because they automatically think salesman, salesy, nasty, and all that. But really, if you were to work at a place for, let me pull this up for a second. If you were to work at a job that you were just like incredibly in love with, and it required you to sell, say like you're into art, whatever, and you were to sell like art paintings that were like of these famous people like Van Gogh or Monet. If you had to like sell these things, would you be considered like a slimy salesman? Not at all. Everybody would view you as somebody who's so knowledgeable and passionate about that particular product, about that artwork. Nobody would come up to you and say, hey, I don't really trust you because you're like your salesman kind of person. It's not how people would view you. They would all view you as the kind of person who is in love with this, and you're promoting it out of your passion for and your love for the art of painting, and nobody would second guess that. So if you take a second, you step back and you look at what sales really is, it's the transfer of feelings. When people are transferring their feelings, they're actually buying the feelings that they get out of the product. If you had the money and the power that you can afford to buy a Vincent van Gogh painting, you would be buying the feelings that you get out of that. That's what you're really buying out of this whole thing. And so with that, you have a product that gives people feelings, and that's what they're actually buying. So when they're buying the feelings, I'm sure this took me a while to actually really get it, but it did sink in. I was like, yeah, people are really they're buying the feelings that they get out of it. Like a coffee mug, like if it doesn't matter, like if your coffee mug is like fits just right in your hand, you're gonna feel like this is my favorite cup, and I like the way I like the way I drink it, I like the way I can hold it and hold it, have a conversation with it, and I like the story where I got it, and that's the way people are buying. They are buying the actual feelings that come with it. So you have targeted buyers. There's a specific product that people are looking for on the internet. They are looking for it. So what they do is there is paid advertising that you can set up so that you can attract these targeted buyers. That actually gets drawn into this the next page after. People will go on like Google, they'll go on YouTube, they'll go on Facebook, they'll go on Yahoo, they'll go on MSNBC, they'll go on Fox News, and they will see advertising. When they click on the ad, it brings them to what's called a landing page. Now, a landing page looks something like this. This specifically is a work-from-home landing page that I built. And this one is Fired Electrician. Struggles his way through the internet and found a simple 3-step formula for how to make money online and earns $100 in one day. Enter your name and email, meet Rick the Electrician. This is how you introduce yourself. Basically, okay, this guy's an electrician. You can see him on a Genie Boom lift right over here, and all you're going to do is put your name, your email, and you can meet me. You simply click on that. The person would click on that button, and then what would happen is that once they put their name, their email in to this landing page, then a series of 7 emails or more would be automatically set up and sent to them over a period of time, like one every 2 days, one every other day, every other day after that, or something like that. It's pretty good to do like one a day or one every other day, and that way they get consistent emails already set up, so you don't have to rewrite things over and over and over again. Because if you get like 100 of these in a day, now emails are also known as leads. So if you get like 100 emails and opt-ins a day, you don't want to be handwriting these things every single day over and over and over again. You'll go absolutely crazy. So there's something you can do that you can set it all up automatically. So it'll set it all up for you. And so what happens after that is once people opt into this, then they're taken to another section, another page. And with that being said, this is ending part 1 of the video. What you want to do is you want to scroll down a little bit and watch part 2 of how I was able to make my first $100 and how you can get your first $100 a day as well. So go ahead, scroll down, click on the video, watch the next video, and let's get into the next one.